Hey everyone, and welcome to Goth Girl Tarot. So, today I thought we would do what to expect this week, just to give anyone a heads up on what they can expect for the week coming. Again, this is the beginning, so let's see where it takes us. All right. Also, if you resonate with your reading, please like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's dive right in, shall we? And let's see what Pisces can expect for this week. What can Pisces expect for this week coming up? What can Pisces expect for the rest of this week? Let's see. Well, Pisces, you might deal with to have some kind of victory over some love situation that's gone sour. I see that things will be balanced, and I see maybe almost an advice to kind of stand your ground. Okay, but let's see what the main spread has in store for Pisces. Oh, Pisces, I just gotta say, you do have somebody spying on you as well, but well, not necessarily, but that's a message for a particular Pisces out there. Let's see what the rest of the main spread has in store for Pisces, though. Okay, Pisces, you are going to come across a major victory. Okay, if anything, there was this thing that appeared that you thought it was going to be some kind of celebration. It actually seems like it's leading towards a fight or some kind of disagreement, or maybe just bad feelings all around. I see that if anything, the result of it is keep yourself balanced. Keep yourself balanced. And I'll tell you right now, especially if someone's like presenting something to be better than it's not, or kind of acted like they were something that they were not, don't take that personally. That has nothing to do with you. If anything, remove yourself from having an emotional response. And as a Pisces myself, that it can be difficult to do, to kind of separate yourself emotionally from a situation. Sometimes it's for the best, though, and it's a form of protecting, as protection towards yourself. Am I saying go be some cold-hearted person? No, but I am saying if someone's presenting themselves to be something that they're not, you have every right to remove yourself from that situation. What I'm seeing though is also, if anything, keep it balanced. And if anything, I'm seeing that is this I would, if there is a desire to communicate, do it from like a friendly point of view, especially if even if you see this person is kind of presenting themselves to not be what they appear, or they're not as kind or fun as you might think that they are. Um, Separate yourself in love, and if anything, when this person like comes to you, don't be like mean and hateful. If anything, keep the higher ground by just being friendly, and but at the same time, like don't overgive to this situation, especially if someone's behaving in a way that is totally false. But I want you to know, though, regardless, Pisces, you have the victory. You have the victory at hand. Okay. So, if anything, spirit advice from spirit is to keep yourself um, emotionally balanced and respond to the situation in with love. Right now, Emma, if this is a issue with a coworker, I'm not saying love them by any means, but also, one of the strongest things you can do, especially when someone tries to come for you, regardless of the scenario, is to not allow them to affect you. So especially if you're already like a naturally loving, caring person, which is honestly such a Pisces way to be, um, to respond with this in a loving way and kind of almost say, you might behave like that, but that's not going to affect me. That's your behavior, not mine. I think having that kind of power, it really just screams power, and holding your own power in that. Okay. All right, Pisces. Let's see what the message is for Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius. Let's see, what can Aquarius expect to happen this week? What can Aquarius expect for this week? Let's see. What can Aquarius expect for this week? Oh, Aquarius, there's something about needing to look at the way you work and try to figure out how to get things done in a different way. Okay, but let's see what the main spread has in store. But there's definitely a call for some Aquarius out there. Definitely look at how to get your work accomplished in different ways. Okay, so let's see what the spread has. Aquarius, there might be you might have issues. Now I don't know if this is with a boss or something like that. Um, okay, so you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing that It's almost okay. This is for an Aquarius that's really trying to step into their power right now. Okay. This is like trying to stabilize yourself, whether it's get a hold of your finances or just trying to find yourself in a place of strength in general. I see that you may have had this initial idea that you could come at it in like a really loving, playful way. And this may also be how you were dealing with a higher up or a boss or something, and just be fun and playful. I see that you're actually deciding to say, fuck that. That's what I'm seeing. The cards are showing me that you actually, your initial idea was to kind of be fun and playful. That's over. That's done with. If anything, there may have been, and this is what kind of what I'm seeing, there may have been, this concept of like when you were being like a sweetheart, a total sweetheart, you notice that people may have been trying to take advantage of that. And you're like, absolutely not. I'll pass. So I see that if anything, that's actually inspired you to head in a new direction. So I feel that, being this cutesy sweet thing, and Aquarius is very sweet. However, if people are going to try to take advantage of that, watch how quickly the tables turn. These ocean waves will, all of a sudden they seem all calm and peaceful, and you get out there and you forget, no, like, there's an undertow. Watch yourself, okay? So, I definitely see that there's kind of an ending to that. This is actually kind of going to spark an entire inspiration for you. This might even be a new idea especially on how to handle this situation. You know what I mean? Because if anything, I'm also seeing that what really comes out in play for you here is there's almost a sense to be, more worldly, more cultured. I'll also kind of see if like, how you like how your position affects those around you, right? So I feel that I feel like this is really calling you to come back at it from a position of strength more so than, sometimes it especially if you're in a position of power, being everyone's friend isn't always the best way to go about things, because sometimes people try to take advantage of that. And I see that if anything, that's really what came to play here. In any context, someone was trying to take advantage of your kindness. And I feel like that's why you were like, all right, I'm going to dead this. And not the situation, but that the way that your approach to the situation, you're switching it up. And that's actually leading you have a whole new idea. And it's almost like you're almost transforming into this otherworldly being because of that. The advice here is, if you have to pull ideas from other places as well on how you'd wish to move forward, maybe look at someone else that's kind of been in your shoes before. That might give you a good hint as to how to go about getting what you want out of the situation. There's also maybe it could even maybe taking your mind off of things by going on a trip of some sort could also be beneficial. Okay, Aquarius. But I see, if anything, the message for this week, Aquarius, is, especially if you're being sweet, that's done. That's dusted. You know what I mean? They don't want the kind Aquarius. Well, you're going to get the boss Aquarius. That's what energy you're pulling towards yourself right now. Okay, let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. Let's see what is going on with Capricorn this week. What can Capricorn expect to happen this week? What is going on with Capricorn this week? Let's see what is going on with Capricorn this week. What can Capricorn expect this week? Let's see. Oh. All right, Capricorn. Hold on one second, Capricorn. I thought so. Oh, dropped a card. But anyways, Capricorn. There was a situation there was no equal give and take on, and or maybe a person that wasn't giving you equal give and take. They're spying on you. And it's almost like they want to see if they can balance out energies. Now, you'll know if that message is for you in particular, because again, that's just what popped out of the deck, but that's not the main spread. So we'll see what the main spread has in store for Capricorn. All right, let's see. For Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. I'm actually seeing that you are in this really powerful energy right now. I'm also seeing, though, you might be let me see if this is another person. Yeah, I'm actually seeing that there might be a love interest, and they might not be here yet, but they might be on their way. this is the thing though that I'm seeing, right? So you're coming from this place of really being connected, really almost being in this really sweet, nurturing energy. Um, I'm really actually seeing though that this is also you coming from a place of power, right? So you're kind of standing in your power right now, Capricorn. If anything, there is this urge or request, I should say, that okay, what I'm seeing is honestly not all that glitters is gold. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. So, because at first I was kind of unsure. What I want you to know is there may be someone that's kind of coming in with this energy like, oh, they're everything you've dreamed of. This is something you've looked forward to. I'm seeing two different cards that there's secrets going on. I'm seeing two different cards that are this is, this person is not all that they appear. There's some kind of sneaky energy going on with this person. If anything though, I see that the wheel of fortune is here, right? But that also can represent karma. So if I were you, I want you to know that the universe is telling me that they're on your side. They're on your side. So, if this person is coming at you with that energy, that's like this false pretense, um, they'll get theirs, especially if that's what, and again, like this is only for a particular Capricorn out there. This is not for everyone. If you're in like a loving relationship, I don't want to sit here and make you feel paranoid at all. At all. But there is this, this is for a particular Capricorn out there. Also though, I want to say that especially if you're not looking to create a family, kind of be cautious as far as that's concerned. Because you guys popped up, the pregnancy card right in your spread. So that's just as a heads up, okay? But I definitely see that this person that's coming like a wish, it's also, I think that, intuitively, this is something that, it potentially could affect like your family or your loved ones or something like that. Like maybe not necessarily just you, but everyone involved. Um, so just be mindful, especially I feel like you're very in tune right now, Capricorn. So if you've been kind of getting this vibe that something just quite isn't up to scruff, then you know, pay attention, use your own discernment, especially because you are there, right? So you can see this person's behavior. If don't just assume terrible things about people, but if they're showing you clear signs that they're a player, don't ignore it. If their communication skills are trash, but they're there to communicate when they want something, they're always available, and you're readily available for this person, but they're never there when you need them. That's, what I mean. We'll wait for this person to show you signs, but I feel like honestly this is someone that's already kind of showed you signs that this isn't the one. You know what I mean? They're not who they appear to be. Okay, Capricorn. So just be mindful, because I feel like you're in a really strong position right now, and at this end of the day you are going to attract a lot of duds, because there are people that aren't at your level, but they're going to be looking up to you saying, wow, like that's the kind of person I would want, even though they're not even close to your level. They're going to pretend to be, but when push comes to shove, nope, their actions, their behaviors, they're not at your level. They're just not at your level. Okay. Even sometimes when we want someone to be at our level, they're not. They're not at your level. Okay. All right. Let's see what is going on with Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius. Let's see, what can Sagittarius expect to happen this week? What can Sagittarius expect to happen this week? Let's see. What can Sagittarius expect to happen this week? What can Sagittarius expect to happen this week? Let's see. What can Sagittarius expect for this week? Sagittarius, there might be a call. Honestly, there might be a call for you to almost use not use your internal wisdom, but there might be a call for you to kind of take some space for yourself and almost maybe have a little alone time to kind of recharge might be coming in. A little alone time might be coming in for you. But let's see, for the main spread, what's in store for Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, I think that there's some kind of ending coming in. Okay, that honestly, there's like this call for you to rest this week, right? There's some kind of big ending happening. I see that, if anything, normally the Six of Swords has a man steering clear and there's like a woman and child on the boat. Not in this deck, but that's like the Rider Waite deck. what I'm seeing though is it's almost like there's this need for rest right now, Sagittarius, for this week. Some kind of big ending happened where you had to take yourself to calmer waters and leave something else out in the cold. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. Normally though, and like I said, for the Six of Swords, it's normally a woman and child. So, I don't know if you're a parent at all, if, there was something going on as far as your kid was involved, having to take them to a more serene, calm place than you were previously, and leaving something out in the cold. And honestly, it usually means that there was something that's not working out properly. And it's, if anything, the call is, if you feel that there's an ending coming, don't fight it. If you feel that this is not a good fit for you, this is not where you want yourself to be, it's not leading you in the direction of where you want your life, leave it be. Whether it's a person, place, or a thing, and you don't have to sit there and feel bad about making a decision that's best for you. Because I'll be honest, like, this isn't what I'm seeing is, it's best for you to just keep on. What I'm seeing as advice from spirit is to clearly communicate. So, if there is an ending, face it. Don't, if keep your not your defenses up, but keep yourself prepared on the off chance that anyone tries to come for you, kind of vibe. I would definitely, you keep your sword up. You know what I mean? There's no need to be on the offense by any means, but if anything, be on the defense. So if someone comes for you, you're ready and you're well protected. Um, but this, honestly, it seems like there's something that you just got to leave out. You already feel this ending coming, and if anything, you're going to take yourself. You got to remove yourself from the situation. At first, it might feel like a place of lack, though, but I feel that it will actually lead you to a great beginning. And again, I'm getting the kind of real feeling of message from this reading that, when one door closes, another one opens. But the message here is that door needs to be closed. That's what I'm seeing for this week, is the door needs to be closed. But by closing that door, you're actually allowing a bunch of great energy to enter into your vibration. But that door has to be closed first, okay? All right, Sagittarius. Well, let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. Let's see what is going on with Scorpio for this week. What is going on with Scorpio for this week? Let's see what is going on with Scorpio for this week. Let's see. Let's see what is going on with Scorpio for this week. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio for this week. Okay, Scorpio. There may have been a shakeup as far as your finances are concerned. There was like, it was almost like, honestly, this week might lead to, and just prepare yourself again, to be forewarned, is to be forearmed, right? So this is kind of like a warning that this might potentially happen. But especially if you're listening to this reading, you're getting the advance warning. So be mindful of that. Okay. Because at the same time, energy is ever flowing and ever present, right? So if you get the advance warning that this could happen, you can steer clear to avoid it. Okay. That's the best part about tarot. That's literally the best part about tarot. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. So let's dive in, shall we? So, Scorpio, I'm seeing that there is a chance that you might have a loss of money, or potentially a loss of a job. Okay. It's almost like there's a choice. And I see that you can choose to either invest in your work, or your own business, or whatever you do to gain your finances. You can either step in that direction, or you can choose to take a rest, right? And choose to step back. I also feel like, especially if you're someone who's kind of been maybe not going into work, or, you're kind of not finishing projects and stuff like that. How can you hope to gain your finances up when you're not investing in building them in whatever way you make money? So there's this choice, and the choice is yours. You can either step into a place of power with um moving towards your finances, or you can either call out or take a rest. And again, it's really up to you. But I want to let you know, though, if you do choose to rest and not go into work, or not complete projects you have for people, or not, not put any effort into how you make money, there's a chance that you'll lose that opportunity. Okay. So that's what's coming in. Yeah, it's almost like, there's a situation and it's ending. It's either gonna it's your choice whether it ends or not. That's your decision, Scorpio. No one can make that for you. I mean, again, if something shocking happened and it's even pushing you to wonder whether you should stay home or go to work, it must be pretty serious. So like, you have to figure out what's best for you. And especially if right now is a time where you just like, I can't do it. I need to just be home. I need to just, center myself. That's fine. That's up to you. It's your life. But just be mindful, because if you do that, though, you will lose a financial opportunity. Okay? All right. Just keep that in mind, Scorpio. Like, especially if it is work, if you want to keep building your finances, then keep going to work. If you don't, you're going to lose that job, or you're going to lose that client or whatever. But it's up to you on how you want to move forward with it. Okay? All right. Let's see what's going on with Libra. Hey, Libra. Let's see. What can Libra expect this week? What can Libra expect to happen this week? Let's see. What can Libra expect for this week? What can Libra expect to happen for this week? Let's see. What can Libra expect to happen for this week? What is happening for Libra for this week? Let's see. Let's see what's happening for Libra this week. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, Libra. Okay. Wow. Okay, you have like a divine pair coming in. So this is either you, and if you're in a relationship right now, you and your person are vibing strongly. Okay, and I see that both of you are vibing towards getting the bag. Okay, that's for someone that's already in a relationship. If you're not, you have the potential of someone coming in that is a energetic match for you if you are single. If you're not single and you're with someone, you guys are already an energetic match, and I see the focus being the bag. There's also 2-2 here. So, it's still a 2-2-2. So that's look up that angel number, especially to if you're not with someone or with someone. Either way, you look up 2-2-2. I feel like that has a big part to play in this reading. So there's also this choice, I think, that, you know, um, before you, this partner that you're calling in towards yourself, like you guys are both an energetic match. Let's do it two ways. Okay. So, first, if you're single, if you are single, you're calling in someone, right? And I see that there's going to be this choice. Um, Before you, if anything, there's advice to really approach the situation from an emotionally mature standpoint. That's really, if anything, going to make your partner feel very attracted to you. That's going to attract them in greatly. Yeah, and you'll keep up your internal strength, right? Big time, because you do have some kind of ending coming, but it's also that ending is also going to open the door for a new adventure to step into play here. Now, that's if you're in a relationship. Let's go to if you're single. If you're single, whew, your choices alone, the choice that you've made to be so dedicated to building yourself up, the choices you've made to really building yourself up and getting the bag, you're calling in someone that has the same mentality. Now, you guys are an energetic match. Like, this is like the teamwork couple. This is like the dream team. Like, you guys can really manifest. If you guys put in the work, you guys can really manifest what you want. This is like, yeah, this is a great team. This is a great team. You guys can really build together. You guys can really have something solid together if that's what you choose. It's also, there's this quest though to kind of keep the energy balanced. So if you are meeting this person and you get really excited because, hey, this a situation, it's really good, but keep your emotions balanced in this. I wouldn't like just jump head first in. Keep balance, kind of keep a level of reserve, because this person that you're calling in, they're really focused on getting the bag, but they also, they're very big energetic match for you, but they also don't want to, they're not like, oh, an overly emotional kind of person. They are, but you have to kind of earn that, right? So they're not the kind of person to just gush over someone right off rip. That's not their style. But this is someone who will lavish you. This is someone who, especially if they see that you're a strong person, that you're also focusing on yourself, building yourself up, they're going to want to spoil you. They're the type to get you gifts and things of that nature. They want to spoil you. That's what they do when they find someone they care about. When they find someone they want to invest in, they'll spoil them. But if you come off as too needy or something like that, you'll scare them off. Okay, just to have a fair warning. But this is something that you can really, this is the kind of connection, I mean, this could really last a long time. This could last, this might be your forever person, to be honest. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this. That's intense. Oh my gosh, Libra. There is this ending. One of you guys might have recently just come out of a connection. You know what I mean? And that's actually, especially if your person coming in has just dealt with leaving a connection, that might also be why they want to deal with something that's emotionally balanced right now and not so hectic. Now, does that mean, oh, they're dealing with an ending, so don't hold them accountable, or they can come in and use you for something? No, absolutely not. Gross. But take your time. Don't see how it goes. Don't pressure this person. You know what I mean? Because I feel like this will happen naturally if you don't. You know what I mean? And this is a very powerful connection. But you just make sure you remind yourself to not come off as emotionally needy. You know what I mean? But you guys have a real chance of coming up with something like monumental here. Also, I would like to, this might not, just to clarify, this might not necessarily be this week. I see that there's a strong sense this will be this summer. I see a strong sense this will be this summer. Okay. So, wow, Libra, snap. All right, let's see what's going on with Virgo. Hey, Virgo. Let's see what is going on with Virgo this week. What is going on with Virgo this week? Let's see what is going on with Virgo this week. Let's see. Okay, Virgo, you might have, this is a particular message for Virgo out there. You might have a Sagittarius spying on you. Either that, or another way you would know this person spying on you is they really like to drink. That's a message I'm getting big time. It's either a Sagittarius or just someone who really likes to drink, but they're spying on you. Okay, well, let's see what is going on with Virgo this week. Okay, Virgo, I'm seeing that, karma is here. Karma is here, right? So, strangely, there's like a judgment coming from divine. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. There's this request to keep your defenses up, protect yourself. Protect yourself. I see this great victory coming in. This great, honestly, especially it could be communication coming in from someone. Again, the person and that's what popped out in the card, but the person who's spying on you came out in your main spread. So someone's definitely keeping an eye out on you. They could be Sagittarius. Wow. What did I say in the cards that had jumped out? And I said, well, that wasn't your main spread. I was still shuffling. This is the serious energy that's coming out. Karma is, I think the karma here is that someone's actually trying to come out towards you and communicate with you. This is somebody, though, I'll warn you right now, Virgo, any day of the week, this person coming towards you, they're kind of coming through with player energy. So if this is someone that and again, this could be it could be a Sagittarius, it could be an air sign, it could be an air sign. So Sagittarius or air sign coming towards you, Virgo. But either way, this is someone who's spying on you. This is someone who's spying on you quite a lot. I see that you're going to have victory in this. So especially regardless of their intentions when they come forward, I see that you actually rise above. You're going to win in this, right? It's almost unavoidable. You're going to have the win in this, Virgo. But I also feel that, just to pre-warn yourself, you're going to have a victory, but to protect yourself. Protect yourself from this. Even if this person's coming in with this vibe like, oh, I'd love to see you, like, oh, I've been thinking about you, cutesy crap, but you also know this person to kind of be a bit of a liar, right? They're kind of a player, and you already know this. Keep yourself protected, babe. Keep yourself protected from this person, especially if you're like, if this is someone that you've already healed from, especially, I wouldn't recommend inviting this person back in, because it seems like they'll come in the same way that they left the last time, on some crap energy. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just better to just, if anything, I see that you buy I think the karma here is them to come back and like want you. I think that's their karma, right? For how they acted towards you last time, especially acting with some player vibe. I think their karma is to come in and realize, wow, what did I have with Virgo? I'm pretty dumb. And they're going to try to make it up. They're going to try to step forward and come back. And I think that, you're going to have a victory by saying, no, no, thank you. I've already evolved past you. Keep going. You know, you last time you were here, you acted like you could take it or leave it. So I'm choosing for you. Leave it. That's their karma. That's their karma that I see coming through, Virgo. That is powerful. Seriously. Okay, let's see what's going on with Leo. Hey, Leo. Let's see what is going on with Leo for this week. What is going on with Leo for this week? Let's see what is going on with Leo for this week. Leo, just to say, this is a particular message for a Leo out there, but someone might be having issues with communication, just to say. But let's see what the main spread has in store for Leo this week. Okay. Let's see. Leo. Okay. Okay, Leo. You know what I'm seeing, Leo? There's actually, this is for Leo that has kind of been staying alone, keeping themselves to themselves right now. That's a Leo that I'm calling on. I'm also seeing that, honestly, there may be this desire to keep yourself protected, Leo, because it seems to me that you may have actually faced some kind of heartbreak, to be honest. I see that maybe someone, kind of stabbed you in the back, and you've been keeping yourself alone because of that. But honestly, I think there's this urge to kind of tap back into your imaginative loving self, because Leos, you guys are like the life of the party. You're super outgoing. You know what I mean? You're passionate, as like classic fire sign, super passionate. Real Leo in particular, very outgoing, and in my experience, Leos always care way too much about their hair. I've never met a Leo that didn't have a good head of hair. I don't know why. Or at least a style. Like, even if you shave it, if you shave your head bald, Leo, like, you do it with finesse, okay? That's just Leos. You know what I mean? Very finesse. But what I'm seeing right now for you, Leo, is there is this, almost, just so you know, there might be like a very loving message, or some kind of like a very, innocent, loving connection, like heading your way, right? Nothing too like crazy, especially if you're in a place where you don't think that you'd want to like be in that kind of connection. There's nothing, I don't see like a lot of pressure here. I don't see it to be like, oh my God, you're going to meet the love of your life, buckle up. Like, it's not that serious, but it is a potential to like have something like really cute, like that you might enjoy, that's not really super stressful or anything coming in towards you. And I feel like, if anything, it might just be the wave of fresh air that, breath of fresh air that you've kind of been desiring, instead of like being in this, it might also like get you out of your cage, so you don't feel so alone. All right. You don't feel like you're so stuck to only being by yourself, Leo. And I see that this is going to be rushing in. So this is going to be coming in rather quickly. You might get like a flirty message or something like that, or even just you like kind of like getting yourself out of this like a state of mind where you do feel really heartbroken. It's almost like you're starting to see the light and break out of that like mentality. The message here that I see for you, Leo, and this is really what's coming from spirit, is this is a time for you to really connect with yourself internally. And I see that you've been doing that by staying alone, but I think spirit's also saying, connect with your inner divinity, right? So what does that mean? It means that, if you're a religious person, take the time to really pray, and really connect yourself with higher power. If you're a spiritual person, pray. You know what I mean? Pray to whoever you pray to, or meditate. Or even if you're an atheist, take that quiet time to really connect with your internal self, and really connect to what you want for yourself, not what you're told that you want, not what external forces want for you. Figure out what you want for yourself to make yourself happy, Leo. And I feel that that's really, it's almost like connect with the other worldly side of you, connect with the ethereal. Okay. And you can do that whether you're religious or not. You can still connect with your internal self and see what's best for you in the long run, right? And I see that there's a real call to do that. That's the message that Spirit has for you, is really take the time to not just connect with yourself, but connect with higher. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's see what is going on with Cancer. Hey, Cancer. Let's see what is going on with Cancer for this week. Let's see what is going on with Cancer for this week. Okay. Oh, let's see what is going on with Cancer for this week. Let's see what is going on with Cancer for this week. Okay, Cancer. I'm seeing that there might be a shocking situation to kind of cross your path. And I'm going to be honest, this is something big, something big. This might not necessarily be this week, but I think these events might unfold more and more this week. But I feel like this is going to be a little more than just this week. So let's dive right in, Cancer. There's this shocking situation, right? This might actually lead you to be really in your head a lot, in your head quite a bit. Um, I honestly, I'm seeing this desire. It's almost like keep your strength and keep balance big time. Okay, you know what? I see kind of like two storylines. One's a little more serious than the other, but let's start with the one that's not so serious, and then we'll lead in. There is this big change heading your way. This is the one that's not so serious. There's a big change. It might lead you to be stuck in your head, but there's this desire, a request to say, keep it balanced, keep your internal strength up, because you're actually going to be attracting this really attractive person, and this person might be spying on you online. Okay, but they're your type. You're going to find them very attractive. Okay, here's for the one that's a little more serious. Okay, Cancer. There is this shocking situation that's going to be keeping you like really stuck in your head, and I see that this might be some kind of court case coming up that you may have not even seen coming. Okay. There's a desire, though, to keep yourself balanced in this, especially, because, hey, someone brings this to court, especially depending on what the subject is. Trying to not freak out or lose it is it's going to be a little difficult. But I see that if anything, Cancer, if anyone can pull it off, you can. Okay. Big time. Big time. Um, but also in the same as the one that's on, so you do have an attractive person that's spying on you. Okay, they're spying on you by checking what's going on online and kind of just keeping an eye on you. This is someone you're going to find very attractive, very attractive. And I also see that this person is like they're almost like an energetic match for you, and they're they're matching your energy. They're matching your vibration. They're fun, passionate, especially if this person has mentioned that they want to have fun with you. That's like a really big, a big sign as to who it is. I don't know if you guys started have you guys spoken yet? Yeah, I see that you guys have spoken, you know what I mean? And you may have spoken about being passionate, right? So I see that that's a big thing, but I see that, if anything, I see that you might kind of have a lot going on, right? So you might be in this kind of stuck energy that, you know what I mean? It's, again, you might have a court case that you just didn't even realize was going to happen, and you're kind of like trying to keep your internal strength going on. You know what I mean? But I do see like there is like this fun, playful energy that's kind of separate, that might be entering your path. But I see that your main focus, like you're really kind of stuck in your head by all this other stuff that's going on right now. Okay, seriously, seriously. So but at the same time, I see that your strength, you're going to get through it, and this will equal out. It will balance out. You know what I mean? It won't be. If anything, the vibe that I'm getting is it's, you'll just have to see where it goes. Because again, I'm only reading the energy for this week. So we'll have to keep, tune in next week and see how this progresses. But that's just what I'm seeing for right now. But you do have a potential like person, and they seem like they're an energetic match. They're like fun and passionate, and you guys are both going to find each other very attractive. Like that's not a problem. But you have a lot going on, you know what I mean? So if anything, just trying to focus on keeping your internal strength, especially when dealing with this potential legal situation. I would keep your focus on that, but don't ignore this other person coming in, because you don't want to miss a window of someone who could potentially just be a lot of fun and kind of help get you out of your head. But it's up to you. Okay. All right. Let's see what is going on with Gemini. What is going on with Gemini? Let's see. What is going on with Gemini for this week? Let's see what's going on with Gemini for this week. Let's see what is going on with Gemini for this week. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Gemini, you have an opportunity heading your way this week, Gemini. It's a little slow to come in, but it's definitely on its way. Honestly, what I'm seeing is you have this opportunity, and there's two different signs for things balancing out. So especially if things lately have kind of seemed a little all over the place, not sure which way. I see that the energy is kind of going to calm down and balance out. There is some kind of judgment of sorts coming towards you. Okay. This judgment, it might put you on your defenses a little bit. But it's not really defensive, but I see you protecting yourself in this. Okay. But there's some kind of big judgment, and this is a big judgment. This is a big judgment heading your way. And it's almost like you have to protect yourself. You're from other people, maybe just trying to comfort you. But I see you doing that. I see you protecting yourself rather efficiently from other people trying to step on, like not step on you, but kind of like interfere, make judgments at you kind of vibe. Some people just basically trying to comfort you. I see you protecting yourself from that. What I would like to say though, Gemini, is, there's this big sign, and I think I actually said this, no, I think it was for Leo. There's this desire for, especially from spirit, their advice is you really need to take time to connect with the divine. Please, babe, connect with the divine. I feel like they're waiting for you. They want to help you, but they can't do that unless you say, hey, I want your help, right? They're there. They're on the sidelines. They're always with you. They're always ready to step in the ring for you. They will fight to the death for you. Okay. But they can't do that if you don't ask them to step in. If you don't ask for their assistance, they can't assist you. They have to have your permission first. Spirit is never going to overstep the bounds. If you want them to interfere, if you want higher power and say, you know what? I need your help. I give myself to your wisdom. How do I move forward? Whether it's for advice or for actual assistance, like you have to ask. You have to ask. Then they can help. Then they can help. There's a huge ask, Gemini, too, especially if you're dealing with something that you don't really know how to move forward. You really need to take time to connect with higher power. Or it's either connect with higher power or connect with yourself. Okay. Either way, because, I don't care if you are religious or not, you can still meditate. You can still tune into the universal energies all around us. Okay. And that's on a scientific fact that everything has energy in it. Everything reads as a certain frequency and harmonizes at a certain frequency. That's why opera singers can break glass with their voice, because they're they can resonate with the exact frequency that's in that glass. And that's why they can break it. Okay. So everything harmonizes at a certain frequency. That's scientifically proven. Okay. You need to resonate and resonate with yourself, get yourself to a higher frequency. That's going to be more beneficial to you. Okay. If anything, I feel like spirit wants to fight on your side, but they haven't been asked to do so yet. So they can't do it for you. Okay. Call on them. If you can, call on them. All right. Let's see what's going on with Taurus. Hey, Taurus, let's see what is going on with Taurus right now. What is going on with Taurus right now? What can Taurus expect to happen for this week? What can Taurus expect to happen for this week? What can Taurus expect to happen for this week? What can Taurus expect to happen for this week? Okay, Taurus, I'm actually seeing that this week you know, there may have been a love situation um, coming towards you, Taurus, that, what I'm seeing is, especially, I'm getting two different signs. This may have been a fire sign or even potentially a Leo. Okay. Um, that, to be honest, I think you almost had to, you thought that this was going to be a new love connection. And I see that you may actually have to put your defenses up with this person. There's a chance that not everything that glitters is gold. So on what I'm seeing, honestly, Taurus, is that you might actually have to protect yourself from this individual big time. Now, I just to be clear, if you're dealing with someone that's really good natured, that you're like, they don't give me any signs that I should be concerned, then don't be, right? This reading is not going to be for every single Taurus, but there is a particular Taurus out there that needs to hear this message. So if it's not for you, don't take a message that's not for you. But I would like to clarify though, like, especially you would have, if you've been feeling kind of like this person isn't telling me the whole truth. I don't think that they are. I don't think that they are. You need to use your own power of, you know, discreetness, maybe to not, to kind of find out without being so aggressive and find out, is this person's actions lining up with their words? Is this someone that has good intentions for me? Are they saying that they want the same things as me, but do they actually want them? If they're showing you signs that they're a player, don't ignore them. Don't say, oh, or make excuses for them. If someone's showing you clear signs that they're a player, they're a player. But if someone's showing you clear signs that they're not, and that's just not who they are, then follow that as well, right? But I am seeing that this is a kind of person. I think if you protect yourself from this sneaky behavior, you're actually going to be calling in really great energy for yourself. I see that, like, honestly, I think that there's something going on here that's not up to snuff though, Leah. Excuse me. Oh, you could be dealing with a Leo. Oh, I said that. And the fact that I had a little slip and said Leo on accident instead of Taurus, you could definitely be dealing with a Leo, just to say. And if you are, and you've been getting kind of the vibe that, like, hey, this isn't what I signed up for. Like, this person, their actions aren't lining up. They're kind of, this isn't, pay attention to that. Don't ignore it. Okay. If anything, follow your gut. And I see that you kind of keeping your internal strength when dealing with this, and being, protecting yourself. You know what I mean? I'm not saying be aggressive, but if someone's not, be treating you the way that you want to be treated, take a step back. You have every right to do so. Um, because I see that they might not have the best intentions for you, Taurus. Okay. Now, I definitely just, just as a heads up, this is, it sucks, but at the same time, I feel that by you protecting yourself and standing up for yourself, you're going to gain a victory in this situation, not this person. You're going to have the victory. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what is going on with Aries. Hey, Aries. Let's see what is going on with Aries. What exactly is going on with Aries? Let's see. What is going on with Aries this week? What is going on with Aries this week? What is going on with Aries this week? Let's see. What is going on with Aries this week? Let's see what's going on with Aries this week. Oh wow, Aries, you got a lot of passion coming towards you. Okay. Okay, what I'm seeing, Aries, you have like this person feels a lot of passion heading towards you. Um, they want to bring in like a romantic offer towards you, Aries, like big time. Big time is what I'm seeing. This person wants to bring in a big romantic offer towards you. Um, they really are liking what they see a lot. They find you very attractive. I also see that you're not even making a decision towards this person. This person might be someone that is trying to bring you a love offer. Now, I don't know why, but I don't see you talking to them. So, you know what I mean? But it might be because, to be honest, this is like a fun love, or fun situation. This isn't like serious romance, but this is something that, could be enjoyable, but it's not like a meaningful connection at all, just to be clear. If anything, though, I see that, especially if this kind of like fun thing isn't really your thing, you have a lot of options coming towards you. A lot of options. Big time. So you're not just stuck with one person, right? So if this person's coming in, but you're like, It's not exactly what I'm kind of hoping for, you know, and we're never going to find exactly what we're looking for, but you can always get pretty close to it, right? And especially if you have a certain, really, the thing is how do you want to be treated, right? So even if someone's not, you know, kind of treating you the way that you'd like, or that you find them a little too immature, that's fine. Because what I'm seeing for you, Aries, is you got loads of options coming up, loads, like option after option after option. So, you know, and I see that and there you have that options whether you want something to romantic or you want something to just kind of have fun with. The choice is really yours. I that's what I'm seeing. Or if you kind of, you know, you want to hold out and see what else is there, you have the options coming towards you. Like, I'm not joking. It's just option after option after option, darling. Seriously. But you know, this, I think that there's one thing that Spirit wants you to do. Spirit is actually saying, just enjoy yourself, just have fun, just have fun, get out there. You know, if you get your friends to invite you out to go do something, go do it. Enjoy yourself, okay? Big time, Aries, big time. Enjoy yourself. You know, have that time with friends. You know, oh, they want to go to a show or they want to go to a club or a bar, you know, go with them. If they invite you out, go with them. I think that you'll have a better time than you realize. Seriously, you'll have a better time than you realize. Okay? All right. So you guys, I've been actually feeling that I want to do a little bit of a bonus reading for Pisces. Okay? Let's do a bonus reading for Pisces and see what exactly Pisces has in store for this week. Let's get a little bit of a bonus reading for Pisces for the rest of this week. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with Pisces for the rest of this week. Okay, Pisces. This week, I see that you might be kind of stuck in your head um, a lot. There actually, what I'm seeing is you might be kind of rushing towards someone who's kind of like wants to be alone. That's what I'm seeing. I think that there was this idea that it could have been potentially a connection there, and that's kind of what got you up in your head and kind of trapped in your head. What I'm seeing is the advice from Spirit is actually to stay by yourself. I think that, yeah, I think if you were to interact with this person, you might actually be like shocked, like, and yeah, because this person, I don't feel that the communication's there, and I don't think that you guys are like a good um fit. I don't think you guys are a good fit for each other. And I'm not trying to sound mean. It's just, to be honest, this person, I feel like they're kind of heading in a different direction, and it's kind of leaving you kind of trapped in your head a little bit. So if this is you, I would say, you know, take the time to go inside and really find a connection with you, connect with yourself. That would be ideal. Connect with yourself, because I don't think this person, they're not a bad person, but they're just not your person. You know what I mean? And why waste your time with someone that's not for you? Okay, I had the urge to just do a little quick bonus read on that. But let's see, okay. So now that we're all done with the readings for every sign, I just want to thank you guys for joining. Absolute pleasure reading for you as always. Also, if you've enjoyed your reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, have a great day, you guys.